Welcome to the NCUR 2021 at-home training for exhibitors participating in the Graduate Fair. Key components of today's training will be captured and hosted on the NCUR homepage for reference later. Please enter your questions in the question and answer feature of this webinar during the training, and we will answer these during a Q&A segment at the end. The Council on Undergraduate Research looks forward to hosting you for the first ever virtual NCUR on April 12th through 14th, 2021. We have an exciting and engaging 3-day full conference schedule prepared for all attendees. If you haven't already, please take some time to review the full conference agenda, which is available now for viewing on the NCUR website. Let's move on to some best practices and setup information that will help optimize your virtual conference experience. The technical requirements for participation are as follows: a desktop or laptop computer with a camera, a reliable internet connection with a minimum speed of 10 megabits per second. A pair of headphones with a built-in microphone will give you the best audio experience. However, you may also use your computer or laptop's built-in speakers and microphone if you choose. You must use a desktop or laptop, as tablets are not compatible with the virtual conference platform. You will need to use Chrome or Firefox as your browser during the conference, so please be sure to install either before the conference launches on April 12th. Software requirements are as follows. For Windows, you will need Windows 10, Windows 8 or 8.1, or Windows 7. Your processor should be an Intel Pentium 4 or later that is SSE2 capable and 512 megabytes of RAM. A Surface Pro 2 or Surface Pro 3 will also work. For Mac, you will need Mac OS X or Mac OS 10.9 or later. Again, please take note that you won't be able to use your phone or a tablet to access the conference, as the conference platform is not compatible with Safari or Internet Explorer. To optimize your experience, plan to test your internet speed ahead of time. You can do this prior to the event by visiting www.speedtest.net. You will need to make sure that whatever computer you test will be the same computer you plan to use on the day of the event. Let's transition into a few basic best practice tips for participating in a virtual conference. First, be sure to consider your camera positioning when you plan to be on screen. Adjust yourself within the frame to be both centered and visible. Ensure you look directly into the camera to connect with conference attendees. Eye contact is important to maintain a similar feel to how you'd be interacting in person. Another pro tip, lighting is absolutely key. The goal is to ensure you have your face well lit. Try to avoid sitting in front of a light source, as this may cast shadows and make it more difficult to see you. Having natural light or a lamp in front of you will make a huge difference. We can't forget audio. It is critical for you and conference participants to be able to hear you discuss your programs and offerings. While we understand that no one lives in a vacuum, try your best to be in a quiet room and minimize background noise as much as you can. In-ear headphones with a built-in microphone will work best, but you could also consider using an external microphone. While neither are required, just be cognizant of noise around you as best as you can. Now that we have gone over some basic system requirements and best practice tips, let's review the general timeline of deadlines and requirements. On March 22nd, you will receive an access email with a personalized access link for the NCUR event platform. This will be your continued access point before, during, and after the conference. Bookmark this link because there is not a centralized login to the platform. The link can only be used by one person at a time, so do not share it with anyone. From March 22nd to March 31st, lead exhibitors will be able to access the site to set up their booth, load materials, and add staff. Please have all booths set up and all materials loaded by March 31st. The live event will take place April 12th through 14th. During the live event, please plan to have a staff person available in your private meeting room during the dedicated hours that participants will be encouraged to visit our exhibitor directory. You can access the link to join the private meeting room from your exhibitor dashboard. We also encourage you to use all event hours for scheduled meetings, chatting with students, etc. If you require help, please make your way to the help room for assistance from the virtual lobby or dashboard. You will be asked to submit the following information: a booth name, description, website, email address, phone number, category, and a logo. Please also plan to insert social media links relevant to your program or organization. The information entered will be used for the online exhibitor directory and your virtual booth. Please be sure to only include information you would like to be displayed to the public. Please note, categories have been pre-selected as regions of the United States. You will also be asked to supply exhibitor main contact information, including a name, title, company, address, as well as an email address and phone number. You can update personal details under the Personal tab from the exhibitor dashboard. You will find within your booth there are specific features listed as upgrades, but they are included in your booth registration fee, and you will be able to utilize the following. You will have a private meeting room, which you will have the option to customize the name of. This will allow you to meet on camera with up to 4 people at a time, including yourself. You can insert a custom background, which is intended to elevate the design of your booth background when attendees open your booth. Dimensions are 1920 by 1080 pixels. Using this area with the intention of displaying text is not recommended. If you do not want to upload your own background, the default NCUR background will remain. You have the option to add welcome media to your booth. You can choose to add video embedded URLs to greet visitors to your booth via YouTube, Wistia, or Vimeo. Images can also be used, but please adhere to the listed dimensions. You can add additional video embeds, up to 5 of these. You may also choose to add custom text to your booth. A custom description allows you to share more details with the attendees about your program, institution, or company. If you'd like, you can add custom links to your booth. These would be external links that open in a new tab. An important note on custom links: please be sure to include the HTTP protocol on all URL links. You can add up to 5 of these. You will also have the option to upload additional resources to your booth page that participants may download. You have the option to customize the name of the button associated with the resources. You can add up to 5 of these, and accepted file types are Word documents, PDFs, Excel files, as well as PowerPoints. Lastly, we encourage you to add a contact form to your booth page that will let your visitors ask questions, upload resumes, and give feedback. You will be able to identify the email address where these messages will be sent. Moving along, the lead exhibitor for your booth will want to be sure to take some extra steps to ensure your booth and team are ready for launch day. This person will want to add additional booth staff ahead of time. Up to 2 team members can be added to help staff your booth. You will be asked to provide personal details, including the address, email address, and phone numbers for these individuals. More on this will be shown momentarily, but your booth comes with access reports and booth visit analytics you will want to be sure to take advantage of. You can access reports specific to your booth from your exhibitor dashboard. If you need additional information, you can find more resources under Exhibitor Resources on the NCUR at Home website at cur.org/ncur2021. You may also email ncurtechsupport@streampoint.com for technical support. For questions specific to the event itself, please email ncurgradfair@cur.org. A trainer will now proceed with showing you the specifics of the conference platform itself. Please continue to enter questions you may have into the Q&A feature, and we will answer all of these questions at the end of the session. Thank you.